How you doing, YouTube? Silver Joker here. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to share with you guys my latest pickups from Franklin Street Coin. I got some very interesting, very unique silver coins and bars, some that I haven't seen before, and I think you guys are going to find them interesting. And also I want to talk to the new stackers when you're online or checking out the YouTube stacking community about information. Look for information whether you should stack silver or not. And I'm going to share with you guys some of my opinion about some of the videos I've seen lately, and some of the emotions that go into stacking silver particularly, but stacking in general, and some of the emotions that go into not only stacking but creating the content that we create and post for you guys to give you guys information. So if you're interested in any of that, stick around. So this is some of the silver I picked up today. I picked up, I believe, 40 some ounces from Franklin Street Coin. He had a good deal on some silver down there. He had some bars that came in. He called me and said, look, I got these bars. The guy just brought them in. Would you like to come down and take a look at them? Of course I did. And these are some pretty unique bars, and so I'll show them to you guys as I talk to you about some things. Okay, so this is really for the new stackers. And I want to start by saying that I'm not bashing anyone's channel. I'm not bashing anyone's content. I believe that in this community, the information that is presented comes from a very positive place. So you can either agree with it or not. That's the beauty of, having your own mind and making your own decisions. But I just want to have you new stackers think about a couple things while you're watching these videos, especially the ones from some of the content providers who have become a little disillusioned about stacking silver. They have stacked silver. Silver hasn't performed the way they've wanted it to or anticipated it would, and so they've become a little disillusioned about stacking silver, and they want to share that disillusionment with you. So I just want to counter that just a little bit for you guys that may be looking for information to either start stacking silver or to continue stacking silver if you're brand new at stacking. So I just want to have you guys think about a couple things while you're watching these videos. And of course, watch the videos. I mean, that is the beauty of YouTube. There's information for everyone. But anyway, so we'll get right into that. So the first thing I want you guys to consider, the first thing I want you guys to think about, that stacking silver is an emotional thing. It is very emotional. Don't let anyone tell you that it's not. Now, there's a lot of stackers that I've listened to their videos that want you to believe that, stacking silver is not emotional, that you shouldn't become emotional when you're investing in this type of investment. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is very emotional. Every YouTube video provider that stacks silver, and I would say gold, but I wouldn't know about gold too much because I don't really stack gold. But I guarantee you, I can assure you that every silver stacker stacks silver based on some emotion. I mean, consider that you're investing your hard-earned capital in a intrinsic commodity that you're hoping is going to be positive for you in the future. And since none of us know the future, none of us know what the future is going to bring, trust me, that decision, every time you buy that ounce of silver, it's going to come from an emotional place. Okay, having said that, if your investment is not performing the way you think it should, if it's not giving you the dividend that you think you earned or you think you're entitled to because you put the capital into this, then you're probably not going to stick with that unless your value is long term. If you're stacking silver to get rich, you're probably not going to want to stack silver because it's not made for that. Now, if you're already rich, silver could make you richer. But if you're trying to just save, you have a safe place to put your finances, to put your wealth, then silver is the thing for you because it's absolutely made for that. I mean, consider if you bought silver when silver was $15 an ounce. you're reaping the benefits now. Even if you're not taking advantage of those benefits by selling some of your silver, you understand that your stack is now more valuable than it was when you bought it. And that's the beauty of silver. That's exactly what silver is made for that reason. Now, if you stack silver then you can sell some of your silver now. Pocket that profit, and then buy more silver when the dip comes. Because of course the dip is gonna come. If you've been stacking silver for any length of time, you know that there are highs and lows. But if you're a long-term stacker, you've developed ways to take advantage of the highs and advantage of the lows. That's what silver is for. And so a lot of people don't have the patience. They don't have the stick-to-itiveness. They don't have the stamina or the passion or the dedication that goes into being a true silver stacker. I mean, I've bore witness to silver stackers who have changed their entire name. They have changed their entire silver stacking personality because they've just been let down by silver because they just didn't have the patience to take to it. And that's not a slight on them. I mean, if things are not working for my benefit the way I think they should, then of course I'm going to consider, a different route. So I'm not knocking that. But don't think that because they've been disillusioned by silver that they should be able to convince you not to start stacking silver, because I'm here to tell you that I believe that silver is going to be an absolute benefit. So determine what you think silver can do for you. Make up your own mind based on your own research. For me, what I do is I find the people that are doing what I think I want to do and doing it well and being successful at it. And I watch how they do it, and then I decide how I'm going to go forward based on that. But really, it is up to you. You make your own decisions when it comes to that, and don't let anybody tell you that stacking silver is not emotional. And when people are being negative about silver, that is coming from an emotional place. Okay? And the next thing I want you to consider, and this is probably the most important thing, no one's an expert. There are very, very, very few experts in the silver stacking community. And by expert, I mean people who have gone to college and learned how to read these algorithms and understand how the market works and the economy works and those kind of things. Everything that you hear, let me clarify that, most of what you hear from the YouTube stackers who stack silver on YouTube are people who have done it. Now, don't get me wrong, they are very knowledgeable silver stackers, very experienced silver stackers who have been doing it for years, and they are very comfortable in sharing that information with you. But it is still based on their opinion, because nobody knows the future. Nobody knows what the future is going to bring. Nobody can predict what silver is going to do tomorrow, let alone, what it's going to do in the future. So when you watch these YouTube videos and people are being negative about silver because silver's going to go down and silver's not really a stable place because it goes up and down too much, too volatile, keep in mind that everything you do, gold, Bitcoin, silver, everything is volatile. Nothing is certain. But silver is still a place because it's always gonna have value. It's still a good place to put your money because it's always, as long as there are human beings on this planet, there are gonna be people who want silver. So silver is gonna have value. Okay, so that's really all I want to say about that. There were some more things that I want to go into, but I think I'll save that for a different video. And I want you to understand that these are all my opinions. So the things that I'm saying about you taken from other content providers, I've turned that pointer right back at myself. I mean, everything and I'm gonna let you know, I'm the first to let you know that stacking silver is very emotional for me. I am very passionate about silver, so I'm a little biased when it comes to that. So keep that in mind when you watch my videos, that my job, I feel, is to convince you to stack silver. So I'm gonna give you all the positives I can come up with about why you should be stacking silver, but still it's based on my opinion, from my personal emotional place. That's where that information I'm giving you is coming from. And I will say all the people who are giving you information on YouTube about stacking silver is the same thing, whether that information is positive or negative. Okay, so that's all I really want to say about that. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up really help my channel out. If you want to see more, you might consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you're notified as soon as I put out another video, and share my video. Share it with the people you think would be interested in this subject or who just like YouTube silver videos. Anyway, let's take care of each other. Let's keep this silver train rolling. I mean, we got a lot of track left and that track is going to be ups and downs. It's going to be bumpy, but you know what? We're going to stick on this train because we know the destination. I mean, we booked a ticket on this train and we know where this train is going. Now, there are going to be some sights to see along the way, but you know what? If we ride it together, if we continue to stay positive and do the things that we know are the right thing to do, then I believe that we're all going to reach that destination and be happy that we did. All right. So if you got to go outside, I mean, let's take care of each other. If you got to go outside, wear a mask. It is that important, but I think it's a healthy thing to do. So I'm going to share that with you guys. All right. That's all I want to say about that. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Keep stacking. Peace.